Welcome back, trackheads. Today we're going to take a look at a tank review of the T32. Keep it, junk it, or scrap it. Well, first things first, let's take a look at the T32. Let's take a look at her stats. Let's look at her bone stock, shall we? She starts off with 1,400 hit points. And a stock engine is 720 horsepower. The eventual end upgrade is 800, as you can see. Radio stock is 395 meters, which is kind of shitty. Upgrade is 745, much better. Stock turret is only 114 by 76 by 76 millimeters, and only has a 26 degree per second traverse and an approximate view range of 380. The upgraded turret is 298 millimeters in the front, with 197 millimeters on the side and 152 millimeters on the rear, and has a 25 degree traverse a second and a view range of 400 meters, which is much better. Now that is an upgrade. Unfortunately, I don't have the upgraded turret yet, but as far as I know on the test server, there is no model difference between the stock turret and the upgraded turret, so you don't know if the T32 you're looking at has an upgraded turret if you're not running any particular type of XVM mod or anything. So as you can see, my guys are only 78% in. I've only had, I think, like 4 or 5 battles. We can check the service record. I think we can do it by a level. Yes, we can. T32. I've had a whopping 13 battles in it. That's all I've had. And I've only killed 1. So, no, I've only had 13 games in it. So I really can't say I'm an expert in the T32. I'm not. But what I am an expert, somewhat of an expert in, is this bad boy. It's Gold Cash Shop counterpart, the T34. But this video isn't about the T34. This video is about the T32. I do have both the 105 and the 90mm unlocked. You get the 105 unlocked via the T29, which T29 is a pretty epic tank. And you get the 90mm unlocked via the said T32. That's its stock gun. Now, gun preference, I would go with the 90mm so you can get a feel for the tank. Truthfully, if you look at the 90mm stats compared to the 105, 90mm obviously fires faster, has lower penetration obviously and lower alpha damage, but it has higher accuracy, and it also has the aim time's exact, and it weighs much less. Of course, because it's 90mm. Even though the only difference they change out is the breech block in the back. That's all they change out. And the breech block, well, it is a World War II tank in theory, so the breech block was mostly made of steel, but newer tanks' breech blocks are made of aluminum, or aluminum composite, so they barely weigh about 100 pounds. But well, it's not about those kind of tanks, it's about the T32. So your preference is, 105, lower fire rate, higher pen, higher damage, little worse accuracy, so you want to get a little bit closer. So if you're a brawler, go with the 105. If you're a sniper and you like to medium distance your track, or a support heavy, go with the 90mm. I prefer the 90mm. Simply because I prefer to play a supporting role. Yes, this is a modified hangar that you're seeing. As you notice, there is no more of the banners, none more of the confetti and all that crap. I would have to thank a friend of mine who sent me a link to the modding website. Links will be in the descriptions down below. And what do I personally think of this tank? I don't love it, I don't hate it. Most people get a feel for their tanks usually within the first 2-3 games, whether they're going to keep the tank, scrap it, sell it, whatever. Whatever Wargaming do in the infinite wisdom to their tanks to get sold back. Although I think there should be a used tank market, kind of like what they do in Forza, where you can buy used cars, things like that. That would be pretty cool. There was buy a used IS-3 or something. But what do I have modular-wise in the tank? Of course, I've got my first aid, small repair, manual fire extinguisher. All AP, none of that Prem crap, none of that HE crap. Just straight up AP shells. Again, I'm a support tank. I'm not meant to get the kill, I'm meant to just damage. Plain and simple. I have the extended torsion bars simply because when I got the T32 it was during the sale, so I didn't have the EXP to get anything. I already had the radio unlocked thanks to the T29, thanks to my Pershing, thanks to various other tanks that I already have, the T21 even. I had the engine unlocked, again, thanks to the T29. I had, again, the gun unlocked thanks to the T29. If you've got the T29 maxed it out, you've got damn near everything here already. The only thing you won't have, again, is the suspension. And I honestly feel that they need to adjust the way that suspension is done in the game. If you shared guns and you share engines, you share suspension parts. Everybody knows this. When tanks were manufactured, they didn't say, oh, this one gets the T843A49-33411121111. This one gets the 11T221122. And yet it's the same bloody tank. No. Come on, Wargaming. Stop screwing us over. Same as turrets. Turret design was, hey, if this turret bloody works, let's see if we can put it on this tank and get it to work. We don't give it a new designation number, they give it a new modification number, but they don't give it a new dedication number. Again, that's not how Wargaming roll. They want you to pay out the arse twice as much for everything. So, here we are. Now, I will be getting the suspensions first, getting the turret last. Why, Mal? Turret gives you more armor, turret also gives you more hit points, plus it gets you starting on the M103 track line. Well, simply put, I can't get the turret without getting the tracks. So the tracks are going to have to come first. And then I'll worry about the turret. Large caliber rammer, because it's always going to be needed. Until Wargaming truly fix the reload times to realistic proportions, large caliber tank rammer is their way of saying, let us throw you a damn bone because we fucked up and we can't fix that. Which leaves me with one slot left. What am I going to put in there? Am I going to put a gun laying drive? No. The aim time's fine. Am I going to put a large spore liner armor in there? I would normally, but I'm going to hold off simply because I'm waiting for the armor. I'm waiting for the spore liner armor upgrades to hit first. Then I'll think about it. What about a repair kit? No. Doesn't need one. We're ammo rack. With the stock turret, I would say yes, simply because you will run the risk of getting your turret blown off, basically, your ammo destroyed. But for now, no. I'm going to leave that slot empty. Once I get the upgraded tracks, I will be selling these enhanced torsion bars, so to say. Those will be going bye-bye. And then I'll have 2-3 slots to work with. Crew skills. What am I going to do with crew skills? Well, first things first, my commander. What is he going to get? He's getting recon. Plain and simple. Not mentor, he's getting recon. Everyone goes, well, why not start with mentor? Yeah, mentor is great and all if you really want to burn through your first skill. But mentor doesn't help the tank per se, it just helps the crew of the tank. Again, it's a very 50-50 back and forth debatable thing whether or not to get mentor first or recon first. I would prefer to get recon because, again, as I was saying to you, I use this tank for medium range distances, longer range. Yeah, I'm not afraid to sit back, see a target that's 500-600 meters away and shoot. What's the gunner going to get? Well, gunner's going to get something that's not even contested. He's going to get Deadeye. Not designated target, he's getting Deadeye. Plain and simple. I want the ability to, if I'm going to shoot at the track, that will guarantee me that that track's going to go, at least until the 8.6 update where track is considered spaced armor. Other skills. What is my drive? Now, this is a lot of controversy with me in particular. Why? Simply because I believe that the driver gets every single defensive skill that has to be in a tank. So I tend to want to burn my driver's skills out first. Not my commanders, not my loaders, not my drivers. Well, why is that, Mal? Well, it's simple. Controlled impact. We've all been there. We've fired, we've bounced, they got low hit points. Charge! Just to get that ram. But do I want it to increase my ramming damage? No. I want to get that to stop ramming damage from killing me. So, you know, controlled impact with spore liner armor will guarantee that that ram will do as minimal amount of damage as it can, as it will. Off-road driving is always good, simply because with the advent of physics, every one of these damn maps has completely changed. Areas where you used to just cruise through now bog you down. Off-road driving stops that. Plus, off-road driving kicks in the moment you get the skill. Same as controlled impact. Same as smooth ride. Preventive maintenance only kicks in at 100%, sadly, so that's one of the skills that you want to get last. Clutch braking kicks in immediately. So it's going to come down to either off-road driving or controlled impact, because I don't tend to fire on the move when it concerns my T32. So it's most likely going to be off-road driving, then controlled impact, then clutch braking, in that order for my driver. As for my radio guy, again, no contest. It's going to be situational awareness to extend my view range, because even with the upgraded turret and the view range is 400 meters, you still want to look further. You still want to be able to spot sooner. Then after I get that, it's most likely going to be, I want to say, signal boosting to help artillery, to help other tank destroyers that have the accuracy. Prototype Leopards, for example, you will see those in the T32, so that our prototype Leopard has the eyes that he can snipe with that epic gun that he has. Relaying, even maybe get relaying, but it's going to start off with situational awareness. I can already tell you what my first loader is going to get, and it's not even thinking about safe stowage. My other loader, no contest. What's he getting? Adrenaline rush. That's it. Those are the skills, my starting skills that my guys are going to get. Those who don't have a designated secondary skill, like my loaders, they're most likely going to get repair or camouflage. Most likely repair. And that's the skills, guys. Rate of fire with it stock with the 7.89 gun. What with the 7.89 rounds. Traverse speed. It's got no armor, so you want to play like this tank has none, which it doesn't. So let's get into a battle and see where we go, shall we? We're in queue. I know this is completely unedited. I've got a camera staring me in the face. El Haluf. Oh joy. So this is going to be a sniping bloody game. That's all we need. With the Patton, the Kavarkan, and AMX-12 all rushing right down here. So where am I going to be needed? I'm going to be needed right back here to stop their push. So I've got to go that way. We've got a Super Push, Panther, Tiger 2, T34 this side, E50, E75. This is a very heavy tier 9 game, so
I'm ready for some action.
I do have an audio mod before you guys ask, and I do have modified Jumbo's crosshairs. Let's see. My reload time is 7.28 seconds. That's not too bad for only 70-something% crew. I'm not even 100% yet, so that isn't too absurd. Type 59 hasn't spotted anything yet, and I know he's got much better view range. Why am I climbing up here? Simply because I need... There we go. There's a Patton right in that little RD safe rock area. We've got a Hummel that's in a YOLO position, and he knows he's in a bloody YOLO position. I don't have sixth sense or anything like that, so I'm not sure if I've been lit up. See, look at this turn speed. This turn's just ridiculous. Again, crew does drastically alter how the tanks are. Sitting behind a bush, so fingers crossed I'll get some decent cover. That pattern's just outside my view range. As you can see, the view range is actually hurting me right now. With the upgraded turret, my view range would be here, so that pattern would be lit up. This video's not that exciting. Got an AMX 1375 who's about to YOLO and is about to die horribly.
Let's get these bastards.
Enemy T32 again lit up, but I can't see him because of my view range limitation. I can see that AMX 12 though. We have a shot. Nope, just missed him. Just a little wide. Back up. Soviet IS. With his arse showing at me. That was a hit, but I'm not sure if we did any damage. He's still there. That pattern's moving. Again. We've lost our AMX. Super Persia's done what Super Persias do. Potential YOLO. Yep, that IS is still up there, so that's good news, because I can pen him. I just need to spot him. Conqueror's got eyes on me. Better pull back. Yeah, poor Super Persia's now pinned. And if he's smart, he wouldn't try to do anything. He'd actually back up if he was smart. But he's not going to. Now, where would that IS be? Conqueror's lit up again, but I don't have eyes. Again, the view range, as you can see, of the stock turret is a big, big problem. It's a really big problem. Poor old view range. Conqueror's lit up again. That was a bounce. Figured I'd take a pot shot at him. But that Super Persia ain't gonna go nowhere. Sorry about the video. I may speed this up a little bit in post editing for you guys, so you don't get all bored. You know, just start falling asleep. But you can see the faults that lie in this tank, which is it's got no view range. It can't see anything. Counter push is coming off from that side, so big old yeah, we've lost all of our big heavies that way. It's time to do something at least. They've lost a Tiger and a T29, but again, it's 2-6 to them. So let's get something going, shall we? Again, as you can see, traverse speed on this thing is appalling, to say the least.
Enemy sighted.
And with that Super Purge parked where he's at there, if he stays there, our Hummel, our one and only Hummel, should be able to hit something. other than the ground. And even then, hitting the ground is not guaranteed. But he's going to have to... play it smart, because if their artillery's on the ball, he could be counter-battering. Because I've not really seen any... Conqueror's moved. He saw a hole, and IS-6 has moved as well. Yep, we've just lost another... T-34's better back up. A damaged tank that has a working gun is still a tank. Wow, apparently I just bounced off the frontal armor of a freaking AMX. So we do know that artillery's got that area marked. So we know artillery's got this area covered. He's got shots. IS-6 is dropping back. Smart move, smart move. I got traverse speed like an old man that's got arthritis in his hips. So clutch braking is probably a skill I'll probably get first. Just so that I can bloody well turn. Missed. Gotta love that Soviet accuracy. Gonna let that Conqueror sit there thinking I got the bigger gun. Apparently we're getting capped by an AMX. See the side cheek? Wow. Clipped right through his turret. And it's on video too. Again, geriatric turning, geriatric turning, geriatric turning. M4's trying to plant one in me. So I gotta move. Again, pen no damage. I'm gonna go up and meet this Conqueror. That's all I can do. We've got a wounded T-34 heading up to meet that AMX. We just lost our Super Purge. Okay, either that T-34 is completely friggin' blind or he can't see the... There we go. There, he's tracked. And he's just fired, so... See, now I'm working on just keeping him tracked. That's why. Because I want our teammates to be able to do something. Again, I can't turn for shit. M4 tried to nail one onto me, missed. Enemy T32 is up. So I've got to try and turn. Gosh darn it. This thing don't like to turn for crap. Clutch braking is definitely a skill I will be getting. How about this for a little bit more interesting? Wow, I've only done a whopping 263 damage. This is going to be a hemorrhaging game. This is what I'm trying to explain to you about that whole pen, no damage. Pen, no damage. Shot goes right through a turret. Through the damn turret. As you guys saw in the replay, in this video. My shell didn't miss. It went through the cheek. Through the cheek of the turret. As if it has no fucking hitbox. And that's fair, that's legitimate. That doesn't need fixing. Really? That don't need fixing. So I'd have to say this is an epic carry by our tank destroyers. I've done absolutely fuck all. Yeah, and apparently we just lost One of the tank destroyers. And my drivers are not dead. Yep, I'm the last one left. And there's the artillery trying to hit me. Oh no, run away, run away, run away. I'm a chicken shit. Run away, run away. Yeah. Just to get shot in the arse by a guy from behind. Yeah, see? No, come on, it's just a game. No, it ain't just a game when you are completely being fisted by fucking wargaming. Come on. 20-degree fucking traverse? What, my artillery? Yeah. 7,000. It just cost me 11,000 to repair, in addition 2,000 for ammunition. And players wonder why